You know what? That's the way she goes.
Yep.
I think we are, in fact, live.
Nice. I'm trying to make sure that none of this has my address on it.
That's a good sign. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Let's end this stream here. Let's see. Okay, we need to send this one over.
Oh, send it, man. Yeah, right here. What you got?
How do I do the redirect? Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. We'll see. So, if for those who are watching on the rebroadcast from last night, come on over this way. I hope you're here. I don't know if you are.
What are you doing?
I'm sending everybody that's on my replay stream from last night over to the Farm Sim Show, which is live now. Oh boy, see that's a thing. It's still live. Let's turn that off now.
Let's leave that on. That seemed like something that I like.
No, it's got to go. We're not gonna have people yelling "Bad Matsy" on there all night.
That's okay. Toothpaste Tractor came out today, and I'm on fire right now.
All right, you are on fire. Okay, so I saw some people talking in the chat earlier about why we didn't do pre-stream today. We just didn't have a pre-stream chat today. That's all. We were in here talking, and we brought you guys early. We're early. You guys are late, is what we're saying.
Why is everybody so late to the show all the time other than us?
You guys are late. You guys are late, but now you've made it here, and
finally,
about time.
It's about time indeed.
About time you guys are here.
Pitter patter, homies.
It's no longer pitter patter. It's
go Flames, go!
It's different now. Things are changed.
We're going for the tourney, the big one.
The tourney?
I don't know. The only thing I know about hockey is what I've learned from watching Letterkenny the past 3 weeks. It's a cup boy going for the ship, a big ship. You need a big boat.
Something for the ship, boys. You gotta go for the ship, boys.
It's a snipey kind of ship, right? I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Well, snipers, right? But snipers, right. The snipers are in Letterkenny.
I'm very aware what. Yeah. I'm very aware what
the cute girls that are in the stands are the snipers, right?
Right, but you want your championship to be. What are we doing? I can see clearly right now. This is. Ugh.
Oh, are we doing this?
We're doing this.
Oh,
it's foggy. I put it under my nose. Hang on, we're not doing this yet.
Well, I'm already doing it. I can't go back. I feel bad. If you're listening to this on podcast format, you have no idea how cool we look right now. I mean, one of us looks. The other one, I look very cool. The DjGoHam character looks like a complete buffoon.
My cheap sunglasses just like cut the back of my ears a little bit. It hurt.
No, see, I look great. I have some questions about how you look still. No, see, I've got, like I said, we had the Top Gun music playing earlier. This guy was styling and profiling. This guy was
just profiling.
I think he had some nuggies in his mouth. I don't know.
Not yet, I told me. Yo, give me nuggets! Yo! Yeah!
For those who were in stream last night, you guys know what happened.
I'm on a diet right now too. It's funny. We spent like 40 minutes. We spent 40 minutes chatting on the phone before we got into the show an hour early. That's a lot, man. I'm curious how they fit. They didn't. There are no sauces.
What? There's no sauce? You're going dry?
There are 8 sauces listed on here. 2 CFA, that's Chick-fil-A sauce to everybody. 2 Sriracha's, 1 Polly. Those are good, by the way. Polynesian sauce.
Are they not in the box? Maybe with the nuggies?
No, I don't think that there's enough room for 8 individual sauces in a box of 30 nuggies.
Huh. We lost our freaking sauces, man. I'm a little disappointed.
Nuggets taste awful without sauces.
Do you need to go get some sauce from your fridge? Do you have any sauce?
I have 1.
I'm disappointed. I'm sorry.
But I mean, I'm not proud of how I'm going to have to use it.
Do you have ketchup?
Nobody eats ketchup with chicken. That's weird.
What about honey?
They didn't even give me a straw for this really Drink.
Do I have a thing? Hang on. Do I have a thing? Is it playing? I don't know if it's playing. It's pretty quiet.
It's playing all right. This is a cranberry lemon tea.
The saddest violin is playing right now. I am disappointed. We had a plan last night to buy you some dinner with some more nuggies. I'm eating Easter eggs still.
You good? I ate a bunch of chocolate before I got on the stream with you.
But I can't believe they didn't send you the sauces.
They didn't.
I toiled over what sauces to get you too.
Mm-hmm. You could tell because some had two, but others had one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway, I have sauce, but it's not dipping sauce.
Well, I mean, whatever helps to choke them down, I guess.
Well, nope, not saying that. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, so DJ's gonna go get some sauce.
Do your thing. I'll be right back.
Oh, hang on. We'll put that. We'll re-engage that. Where is he? I know you guys love the. I don't know why. I don't know if I should have him engaged. This seems like a bad idea. Anyways, it was not Uber Eats. We did some DoorDash last night in stream. For those wondering what's going on, we streamed. We put a poll out whether we buy Bojangles or we buy Chick-fil-A last night for DJ. Ended up being Chick-fil-A won by like 2%. It was only like a little bit. Like it was minor. And I put the order in last night before or after I ended the stream, before we did the replay stream. And
yeah.
And it arrived like 5 minutes before we were starting the stream. I was hoping I could plan it out so it would arrive like right on time. No luck. Didn't arrive in time.
The thing is, I was not expecting anyone to be here, and I didn't see a car on my security camera. So I was kind of hesitant to go check the front door. How long do Chick-fil-A sauces last? Because I do have one.
I'm sure they're good forever, right?
We should probably narrow that down to months or at least an expiration date.
I think forever. I think at least 5 years, maybe 10.
What about 1? Are we? Is that safe?
I think. Well, I mean, what's going on, Google Pop? How you doing, buddy? I think for sure it's got to be 1, right?
I gotta Google something. Hang on. How long do Chick-fil-A? How do you spell this? No.
We don't have K-bot running usually, but I guess apparently the chat wants him on right now, so he's live.
Out of the fridge. There is no one correct answer, but typically the sauce is, I'm not eating this. Best before 90-day tag. However, it's not necessarily
best. It's more of a suggestion.
Okay, well, I don't remember when I got this, but I remember I found this in my cabinet in December, and I put it in the fridge then.
I mean, it's vacuum sealed. Is it moldy?
I don't trust it. I just I know it's Chick-fil-A sauce. I know it's supposed to be this color, but I'm just not sure that's a good idea. But I have had it in the fridge since then, thinking one day I'll eat that.
Well, this is the day. I mean, this is like the only day.
This is the only situation. Yeah,
I mean, you could open it up and take a smell, and we'll see. Like, do we do the smell test?
I gotta be honest with you. I'm not sure. Like I just opened it without even thinking about it. I mean, I think it smells the way it's supposed to, but I'm just going to go ahead and not, because I think you'll enjoy the way that I eat the sauce that I'm going to use way more.
That's a loaded question. Ooh, we got some Franks.
Yeah.
I think there's, you know what? I approve.
There's a decent amount in there.
Yeah,
it's the Buffalo. Now, you may notice that the bottle is very aerodynamic. Here, we'll focus on this, less on my face. Look at that bokeh effect on the sauce. It's very, this seems like a kind of bottle you could just grab and, And
sorry, what am I going to do with the bottle?
And I thought that was a great idea. So I don't pour any of this out.
Come on! Did you just take a swig of the hot sauce bottle?
That's how I use hot sauce.
Come on! No.
I've eaten 2 nuggies. There's 28 more. And that's how I... So you're going to have to sit here with me for the next hour watching me take chugs of Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. You know, we've never had a sponsor for the podcast, but I feel like Frank should hit us up.
Who takes swigs directly off a hot sauce bottle? I have never. Okay. Well, that's one thing I've seen you today.
You know, there's a lot of things like habits people have. They're like, yeah, I don't know, I've just always done this. I have not always done this, and I can tell you when that changed. Oh, it's a thing. So,
I mean,
here's the thing.
I don't know if it'd be worse if it was ranch dressing or hot sauce.
I don't do that with ranch. That's weird. Nobody should do that with ranch dressing. Unless you're the Migos, get out of here. Nobody's doing stuff with ranch.
I don't know. I've seen people take swigs of ranch before.
Yeah, well, I don't do it for fun. I actually just like take swigs of this every once in a while for fun. I do the same thing with A1 steak sauce. So yeah, it's
stop.
It's not about farm sim, guys. Sorry.
Do you take swigs of A1 steak sauce as well?
For fun, yeah.
I don't know what to say about any of this anymore. Wow, we are so far off the rails today. It's not even funny. I'm not even sure anymore.
We picked the perfect day to wear sunglasses on stream.
Oh boy. Chad, I don't know what to say. I'm a little out of sorts now. I think any plans I had on what I was going to talk about today has gone completely out the window. So welcome in.
I should probably mention when I was younger, my mom had to hide the A1 steak sauce because if she didn't, I would drink it all. Like in one sitting, a normal A1 steak sauce bottle. I still do it. But I have to be the one to tell myself, don't do that.
Don't do that. No, please don't ever do that.
If they didn't want you to do it, if they didn't want you to do it, it wouldn't be that good.
Oh, I am terribly sorry that the on that note,
I've never watched myself do it before.
Oh, Michigan, who the heck would sponsor this clutch? Fair enough. On that bombshell,
Frank's Red Hot wing sauce.
Oh boy,
it's banana.
Sing a DJ. I don't know. This is going to be one of those shows, folks, where we're completely off the rails, I think.
Today's been a boring week in Farm Sim. Everything's going according to plan, and everything's been fairly nice.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, how's your tea? How's your...
I don't want it to taste like tea.
Is it tea? It's like, I think it's like lemonade, tea, something.
I'll be honest with you, the wing sauce is kind of overpowering it a little bit.
Well, no kidding. You're taking swings of wing sauce, man. This week is kind of straightforward. We don't have things to lose our minds on this week. Every time I watch you take a swing of that, I'm almost throwing up in my mouth. Oh, the keybinding issue. Yeah, the keybinding issue that's happening right now is still an issue. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta talk. Get out of here, Kbot. Enough of you. Enough. He's off. The keybinding issue is causing some people some problems still, but we know there's a fix kind of for that. Reset your controls, but there's still people having problems. DJ, you're having problems?
3 times today.
I'm still having some issues. My problem is more when I forget to reset my wheel, which happened last night in stream where we didn't re-go and configure the wheel. So Your dead zones aren't the set. What are you pointing at? What's going on over there?
I got a new wheel.
Oh, you got a new wheel. That's right. But that's for your second channel. We're not talking about your second channel right now.
Go subscribe. DjGoHam Game Room.
Game Room. Give me a break.
I'm driving cars.
Painful. I mean, not as painful as you taking swigs of hot sauce, but pretty close to being painful. Oh man, I can't. Yeah, the porcelain's gonna be on fire later tonight, I think, for GoHam. I feel less guilty now that I bought it for him, but still a little bit guilty.
This is better than what you imagine, though, right?
No, it's not. No, really. It's...
No, better for the content, not better for you.
You specified that because no, it's definitely not.
And I'm gonna have to be careful because I'm actually laughing so much I'm crying a little bit right now, but you can't see. Hang on.
Oh,
I got to do that.
53 wants to know if anybody on consoles having any problems. The only problem we're having right now is DJ's eating hot sauce. It's gonna be squirting everywhere here in a second. But is anybody on console having problems with key bindings? That's a good question.
They don't have key bindings. They don't have changeable ones.
Yeah. Can you not change them on console to do what you want to do?
Oh.
Interesting. Okay. What about I guess never mind. Even what if you have the deluxe controller from Xbox, for example, that has the extra buttons? What do you do with those? Can they be added to do with other things?
We need to talk to David about that.
Does he have that controller?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about buying it at one point. I wouldn't mind having it. It's nice.
I'm not crying yet. No, it's not the hot sauce. I'm laughing. That's the problem. I do this regularly.
Yeah, I just turned it off, DJ. DJ Moose. Yeah, I have no idea if it would work or not. If those extra buttons on the bottom would work, or you got the extra. Do you still have the pads? The funny.
Yeah, the like special assist pads.
Yeah, can you assign those buttons to do certain things?
You can, yeah. You can. Oh, I got ideas now. You can assign them in the Xbox menu, and then the game recognizes them, but you don't get extra ones.
Oh,
it's just yeah.
So that's in the Xbox menu, not the game menu itself. So that shouldn't affect, in theory, precision farming shouldn't have any effect on console for getting rid of keybinds at all.
Honestly, if anything, it's because the buttons are so big. I've almost thought about using it as like another foot pedal for the Xbox and just be able to do things. But I mean, you have your controller in your hand. Just go and do lower your implement. It takes doing
fair enough.
So many buttons.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't a thing because I know Driver53 put a thing out there. I was like, is there any problems on console? He would know if anything was. Maybe he was making fun of me there. The fact that we had problems. I'm not sure if he was being a little bit facetious or not, but here we go. More twigs of hot sauce. But I mean, other than that, our problems have been, for the most part, mitigated to some degree.
We're kind of smooth sailing again.
It doesn't like the bot spamming you guys. Fair enough. Bot's gone. They're good now. You're happy. You got nuggies in your mouth, some hot sauce in your mouth. You're happy.
I don't think people understand how many nuggies you sent. I didn't know they made. I didn't know they meant or they sold 30 packs.
Neither did I. You know what? I've never had Chick-fil-A. We don't have them in Canada, so
I've
never had it before. But I'm like, you know what? I want to try them, so I'm going to live through you, and I'll order you some Chick-fil-A.
Wait, you've never had Chick-fil-A nuggies?
Dude, I don't get Chick-fil-A in Canada. We don't have it here. Or Bojangles for that matter. The thing last night was between Bojangles and Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A won.
Yeah, but there's no wrong answer.
No, that's what I was saying. So it was close. It was like 52 to 49 or 48. I can't do math.
There's a lot of people voting.
Yeah, there was like 80 votes or something like that.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was good. So, anyways, it was all good. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was perfect. It was good timing.
Which meant it was 3 o'clock my time.
Yeah, that's when I ordered it.
My alarm was going off at 2 hours.
Driver 53 saying that he's seen PS4 players having application errors when using precision farming. We heard from some people last night saying that they can't even get precision farming to load.
Oh,
They're having problems getting 1.4 in Farm Sim to load up as well. So, I think as long as you get the update, you should be good.
yeah. Well, you have to have the update to use precision farming.
Yeah, I think maybe that might be part of the problem.
Mm-hmm. It's important to know as well. I have precision farming uninstalled unless I'm doing a gameplay video.
Okay.
So I have it I pull it out of the mod folder and throw it into documents or whatever.
Okay. So I've been using it on the 2 playthroughs we've been doing most recently, and running with it. It seems like it's working fine. We tried using anhydrous last night. Obviously, anhydrous is not a fill type or a field type on it, so it didn't recognize it. I was hoping maybe it would work as just being fertilizer and be like, oh yeah, you're fertilizing. No bueno. So you obviously need to have that mod, whatever the anhydrous mod is, recognized as fertilizer, which is not right now. So we'll have to wait for updates. If you're trying to use anhydrous on PC, I don't think there's anything right now that's recognized as a fertilizer fill type basically there. So anyways, be aware of that. It didn't work for us last night, even as hard as we tried and failed miserably. What else do we have for news this week? Lots of new maps.
7 today. Not new, but like 7 new and updated ones.
Updates.
There were 26 maps in testing. It was Tuesday or Wednesday, I think.
I mean, that's got to be the biggest complaint I hear. Is that what you hear? Like, people are always like, "Where's the maps? Where's the maps?"
Yeah,
like,
I mean, heck, I've had a hard time getting my next series together.
Mhm.
Like, I recorded the one for tomorrow, episode 1, but I wasn't happy with the video as a whole. It's up. We'll see what happens with it, but it's up. But now we've got another map that came out. I was like, oh, I like that one. I like that one too, and that one may just be a little better. And then we got MRG, who just won't do anything. Oh, he's in chat. Hey, man, what's up?
I mean,
Love you, bro. I was in your chat for a little while the other night.
I he was streaming again, and I'm glad to see that because I was worried about the guy. I'm glad hey, MRG, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
MRG has more energy than I do. He is the man.
He's ridiculous. I love this. I miss the singing. I haven't seen him sing for a long time.
I think the copyrights may have got to him.
I think that might be part of the problem. It's good to see you, buddy.
MRG, we got to get you out to North Carolina for like some time. I don't know what that is, but
did you get an extra surprise in your nuggies?
It's extra, all right.
Millennial Farms and Welker are on the back burner right now. The last I heard was from
Millennial on the back burner. Welker is moving.
It's moving just slowly, right? Okay. Last I heard with Millennial, don't expect to see anything this year for Millennial. Welker's was possibly later this year. This is the last I heard.
Welker's just being worked on right now.
Okay, so later this year is what I heard. Don't hold your breath right now is what my understanding was. So
let's
where are you going to go? Are you having problems? You need another steak?
Hang on.
Oh.
I know how to do this.
You don't... Oh, boy. Here we go.
I got some new toys today.
Is this... I mean, you don't have a Nugget cam. You don't have sauce. But you've got this weird panel light thing you're going to do now.
Hang on.
Ooh, there we go. I forgot about that one, too. Yeah, Old Timer Dave. Kaz64 has... Old Timers Farm coming back out for 22, and it comes out today. I didn't know it came out today. That's awesome.
I speak.
Oh boy. Okay,
with Blobby sometimes.
Okay, speak.
I just said what I was gonna say.
Oh, did you have something else to say?
That's it.
Oh, this is awkward now.
Only for you. I'm enjoying this actually. It's pretty sweet.
Did you do like this whole setup just to say those like 4 words?
No.
Oh,
I said other words afterwards as well. They weren't playing though.
Okay. I don't roll the intro. Roll the intro. Oh, we already did that, DJ. I don't know what to tell him anymore, guys. The cats have been let out. Sorry. No, mine does. This is just normal. Just totally normal. Totally normal.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't even know where to go with that, guys. I'm sorry you had to watch that. So we got a bunch of new maps this week. Cat 64 comes out tomorrow or today. And I didn't even know about that. I didn't have it on my Facebook feed. Why did I not get that on my Facebook feed?
I didn't see it either. So.
I'll have to go check Kaz. Make sure I'm still subscribed to that. Somehow maybe I kicked out. Other than that, we got new maps as we talked about. Mods being pulled. We want to talk about that?
Yeah, I got some statements. Give me a second.
Statements. So yeah, a bunch of mods been pulled from the mod hub this week and then put back on, taken off. All sorts of
have been
shenanigans are happening out there.
All right, pretend that it's Wednesday. All right, rewind.
Like normal streams, right? I can't go back in time. I can only go forward in time on my streams.
Well, pretend like you're yesterday clutch, but the yesterday before yesterday clutch.
Okay, I'm there.
Yesterday, right after mods dropped, the F100 was removed from the mod hub due to a report that the mod did not have the proper rights to be used as it was in game. Of course, the mod was also in Farm Sim 19 as well, with no reports then for obvious reasons. So very quickly, the mod was added back to the mod hub for all platforms. If you watched my mod video yesterday, and heard me say it was removed, well, nothing to worry, it's back.
So it got kicked out because someone reported it as...
Someone reported that they didn't have permissions to use the model, which they do have permissions to use the model.
Okay.
And
so let's just stop for a second. It gets reported for not being allowed to use the permissions to use the model, yet it was used all in Farm Sim 19 the whole time with no problems.
You got it.
And now it just gets put out in 22, and immediately as soon as there's someone puts in something, the fact that it was fine last game, it gets pulled right away.
Less than an hour as well.
How long was it gone for? An hour? Or no?
It took less than an hour from being put up to get taken down. Like, I started my video, and it was the first mod, and I said, hey guys, just heads up, this mod's been pulled. But I'm going to show it off anyway.
I don't understand. I don't understand how that just magically happens. Like, is there no... Like, I feel like this, like the Giants mod hub stuff is a little bit like YouTube copyright stuff, where a lot of the times anyone can just submit something and they just kind of walk away like, all right, we don't want to deal with this. Someone submitted something. Let's wipe our hands and just listen to it and walk away and let them figure it out.
But I do think it is funny that depending on who reports, things are done faster or slower, but it's not in the order you would expect.
Can you do that voice and talk like Kane again in an order that might surprise you?
Look, I don't know who Kane is, but in an order that you would not expect. I'm not happy.
Wow, you're annoying.
What is this?
No kidding.
Sauce?
Oh boy. I'm just lucky we don't have the K-bot face for you. I mean, what?
That's pretty good.
I bet it is.
It's really
I
good.
cannot believe you're drinking hot sauce out of a bottle still.
It's like I said, I've never watched myself do it before in front of people, let alone. So,
I mean, hey,
it's normal for me.
Only like 300 people in here. It's all good.
They think it's weird. It's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be weird for sure. Definitely weird. So anyways, was there anything else that got pulled this week?
Yeah, that was one. Here, let me give you two more. All right. Now I'm going to need you to do something for me.
Oh, here we go. Yep, I'm waiting. Let's go.
Now I just need you to pretend that you're yesterday clutch.
Oh, okay. Well, that was literally like 5 minutes ago before we started the stream. I was yesterday clutch. So, yeah.
So pretend today is Thursday.
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
So when I say yesterday, I meant Wednesday. Yeah, you said it with me. All right. So On Wednesday, yesterday, as if it were yesterday's Fit 900 Vario S4 was released on the Mod Hub, but immediately taken down due to a report saying that the model had been stolen. The creator CMT Software, better known as Smetty on Mod Hub, acknowledged that this was a modified base game tractor from FS19, technically not their model, which is allowed and the norm on Mod Hub. How do you think people you don't know who they are release a tractor? They didn't make it. However, it does not seem like the conversation went any further past that, or that Smetty cared to push it past that and released it on the LS Novinky website, which translated from Czech means FS News. Nice. I actually wrote nice into the thing. But he says he doesn't have the energy to fight it and that the mod will not be released on Mod Hub again.
Good times. That's great. That's fantastic. Thanks.
Meow.
All
right, pretend like it's today, just for a second.
Yeah, I'm back to pretending it's like today. And Rob, what's going on, brother? How are you?
But I did. We did have one removed mod for Mod Hub today from today that was yesterday that came out yesterday for all platforms. The LS Series semi-truck by Nassif Modding and Jonas Pons. The reason for the removal doesn't seem obvious, but that was earlier, DJ. DJ, get him to finish. I got more nuggies than I can finish the bottle. That's easy. Clutch, you owe me $20. So anyway, so the mod was reported. The mod wasn't like there wasn't like an issue. The mod was reported for it being bad quality.
I'm sorry. That's ridiculous.
Which from what I understood, it was so most stuff in game, I guess, is like 2K or 5K textures and details, stuff like that.
Sounds like it's something you know about, right?
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit more about that for us?
I just feel like most people wouldn't be able to keep up, so I just won't even try.
All right. I mean, you're not even going to try a little bit. I'd love to hear more about it.
So this is using half K textures, apparently. So that it was reported, and the person that reported it didn't think that it met the criteria to be on Mod Hub, and evidently Giants agreed and had it removed.
Really? That's the reason?
A T started to grow on me. It's not bad.
I'm still...
That's what I was told.
I mean, where do you draw the line? Like, where is that line drawn and who gets to pick it?
Evidently not you, because I'm still drinking hot sauce.
Larry meant without the nuggies, by the way.
What am I going to eat with the nuggies then? What's up, Reaper? How you doing, my brother?
Oh, man.
I'll make you a deal. Anyway, so that was what happened the past 3 days.
I felt like there was we kind of got to a point with the Mod Hub where we're like, okay, you know what? It's going to be, things are going to be opened up a little bit. It's going to be like more stuff is going to be let in there. And
it was. I actually made a comment in my mod video today, and it wasn't trying to point out mods that were bad. I was trying to accentuate a mod that was released that was phenomenal.
Yeah,
the American Farmhouse make use mods. Glenn's in here right now. The issue was, you go in his house, there's things there. I mean, it's better than anything anybody could make in The Sims. He killed it. Absolutely killed it.
I agree.
And then we had another house mod that was released today. That was 4 walls and a roof with a front porch with a sleep trigger on the front porch. Now there was more to it than that. I understand I couldn't make that. I will admit that. But for overall in the Mod Hub, we have Glenn's house, which we should be moving to that. We should be getting over the houses that we can't sleep in that we had in Farming Simulator 11. We should be moving on. Even Giants had a house you could walk in Farm Sim 19. and we made a big deal about it. So
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I really don't have a problem with with the other house that was lower quality.
I want to.
There's mods getting pulled now because someone's complaining that they're lower quality then as well. That's all of a sudden that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Quit being little bitches and quit complaining about stuff is what comes to my mind.
You know, I'm gonna have to bleep you whenever I put this on my channel, right?
Yeah, I know. That's my I was going for that.
If you guys hear toothpaste tractor in the middle of the
It was just because Clutch said a bad naughty word.
Yeah, that was Clutchy Poo who said that.
Yeah, it's all good. You can blame it on me. I'm just not happy about it. It just drives me a little bit crazy. Like we kind of decided, it seems like the community kind of went in a way where it's like, you know what, let's just let everything go into the mod hub for the most part, as long as it runs properly. Whatever. It's in the mod hub. You can choose if you want to use it or not. And now all of a sudden people are complaining about stuff getting put in the mod hub. I'm like, drives me crazy, DJ. Drives me crazy. And that's right. Like what DJ Moose is saying right now here as well, right? Mods can go into the mod hub or get pulled for having the incorrupt description. They get pulled out for that. Does that make any sense?
And not get pulled for the incorrect description. Yeah. Oh yeah, there was one last week. It's like, oh, this isn't a fertilizer thing. This isn't fertilizer at all.
We're doing the ones with the if you didn't have the correct German translation or whatever it was, right?
Mm.
Has that been a problem in 22? Or is that just 19?
It's a problem. I think they're being a little bit lax on it, but don't worry. Anything that's English that's translated from any other language and it's rough, I get on to them.
Oh, you're rolling doing it. Okay, good.
Nobody else got to do it, so I may as well be that guy. What you call it? There was a best DjGoHam new mods quote so far of the year is "lick it, discharge." Not saying that again.
You just did.
I remember what I said in that video. Immediately, I was like, I don't want to say that again. But it's Reaper, so I had to. Yeah. No, and I could be a little bit inconsistent with the way I review things as well. I'm trying to behave.
What do you do, right?
You put words in the right order.
I know.
A-Dub's just trying to make everybody happy. And he released his mod and like the word for it was supposed to be at the beginning because you have the modifier and then what it is. You know, like the red barn, not the barn that is red. So,
barn that is red.
Right. Makes no sense. Like it's a barn. Sweet. It's red. All right. What about the red barn?
MRG is all of a sudden his ears perked up with you talking.
Lick this. Excuse me.
You did it again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me, please, and thank you. Just came ahead. Great. I've been watching way too much of that.
Anyways, I feel a little bit for Giants in some ways because I think it gets a little bit tricky when all of a sudden like they don't want to be the mediator in here and be like, okay, this is allowed, this is not allowed, and they have to examine every single thing. Like just people do what's right and get along. I mean, is it that difficult? I guess it is. I think it's whatever. Anyways.
Can we talk about literally I don't know if it's the best mod. David would get mad at me for saying that, but it's here.
You don't want to talk about it, do you?
It's out.
No, you don't want to talk about that, do you?
The toothpaste tractor is here. It's here. And they got a fully electric version. Yeah.
We weren't talking about this today because no one wants to hear you go, oh, man, you get way too excited over this stuff.
I don't have it recorded on this one, so hang on. You shut your not nuggy heaven mouth.
Are you done?
That's loud.
Are you done yet?
No.
I'm really hoping you're done.
Toothpaste tractor's up, baby! Yeah!
I'm just glad that it's not in a toothpaste picture ever.
No, you should watch my video.
No, I refused. I decided that's not going to happen anymore.
Watch my videos. Put my thumbnail up at least. It was good.
And they got the plates right as well. At least there's nothing offside on the plate that's harassing anyone's bot, which is nice.
Well, to be fair, that's the American one. The European one It looks like what?
Does the letters fit better on the European or the North American ones? Just
North American. North American.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, dragon.
Yes, the toothpaste tractor lives in Farming Simulator. I was really hoping that this would not happen, but
I understand. They made a fully electric version as well. And if you know me, you know I'm all in on electric vehicles. And I was so happy to see it. The problem is, it's not toothpaste tractor green. It is. No. I mean, this button wouldn't exist. Obviously, it's toothpaste tractor green. They called it Herleman Green 2. That's not right.
Anyways, it's here. I don't know anybody else that uses it, but apparently you do. So hey, all power to you. I support.
It's not
that.
extremely useful, but it is the toothpaste tractor.
Before we go into the rest of the mods, how do you feel about having another Goldcrest Valley?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what? I know lots of people are excited for Goldcrest Valleys. This is pretty much a recreation of it.
Yeah, pretty close to it. We were talking about this pre-stream, and Puma145 did a fairly good job of doing a truthful recreation of Goldcrest Valley from Farming Simulator 17. They did a good job. Brought in the buildings as well. So if you remember it, everything's where you would expect it to be. The thing that I noticed was you have Farm Sim 17, 19, and 22 textures.
Yeah.
Some of the dirt is squares.
It's a little jarring at parts. But I mean, for those, I don't know. I was never my favorite map by any means. I never really got into this map. But I know there's a lot of peeps out there that are all about this. Now you've got this option here, and then you have the extended version as well. So you can get into your Goldcrest Valley now if that's your thing for sure.
There's 2 trains on this map.
Yeah, which is cool.
And they stay in the map. They just go woo.
Yep. And for those who play this in Farm Sim 17, well, there you go. You got pretty much the exact same map. You want to get back in and relive Farm Sim 17 now with maybe slightly updated graphics in certain spots, then here you go.
And Season's ready. Works with precision farming.
There you go.
Hard to go.
This screenshot here looks good with all the fall trees here. Looks really good.
Well, if you remember, Seasons wasn't a thing yet whenever Farm Sim 17 came out.
It was not. So, anyways, I was not excited to see it, but I was like, oh, you know what? It's kind of cool that it's been remade that way. That's all good. Did you happen to look at Riverview Farms?
I did. It made me rethink the video that I have queued up for tomorrow.
Riverview Farms looks cool. I haven't tried this out yet. I haven't even downloaded it. I was looking at the pictures and some other screenshots online. It looks great.
You want to know something really cool?
Well, of course I do.
The cattle pasture holds 1,000. Both of them.
Holds 1,000? Does it really?
1,000. There's one farm that they forgot to edit, to be fair. But on the main farm, you got 2,000 total cattle on the main farm, 900 chickens, and you could do, I think it's 1,000 or 900 sheep at the sheep farm. But the pig farm, This is cool. And evidently, the person who's been working on this for what, 10 years or something?
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what? It looks like a nice map. I like I said, I'm gonna need to boot this up and give it a shot. I'll take a look at it because it does look like this is a nice screenshot. You got some nice elevation changes. You got lots of foliage.
There's a lot of elevation changes and a lot of foliage. And on the main farm, everything's deletable. All the fences, all of the hedges. Well, the hedges you could cut. They're like they got stumps in them, and you just go cut the stump, and then done.
There you go. King Games playing it right now. He says he likes it.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I mean, I had it loaded up. If I didn't spend an hour talking to you on the phone this afternoon, I would have been playing it more. I think when we get done with the show today, I'm going to record and make this the new series. And we can talk about in a little bit what the series was going to be. And I may continue doing that for channel members only. We'll see.
There you go. Do it. It'll be fun. The other map, did see this European map. I can't even pronounce it. The fort.
Oh, give it to me. I got you. I got you.
You gonna say it?
Oh yeah.
Bring it up,
Yeah.
bring it up.
Hang on.
Pronunciate for me.
Hang on. Barcelona.
Love it. Not close. But it's got a rally track on it. That caught me off guard.
Does it?
Yeah, it's got a rally track on it. I mean,
No way. Oh wait, this is the logging map that came out today.
yeah, and look at this.
Look at the PDA.
Look at the
It is
PDA of
so
this thing.
creepy. It looks you're about to do some like satanic like. But I almost want to make it my test map because there's a really nice flat part right in the middle that's completely flat.
Yep, and it's got a rally track in it as well. So with a big round circle, you know what? Whatever, man. It's different.
This is the epitome of creativity.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
It's all. Give it a shot. I haven't downloaded this yet. I thought this was cool though. I wanted to talk about it because I love when people are just putting a little bit extra stuff in here. Like it's not necessarily farming related in a sense, but whatever. Have at her. It's kind of fun. It's all good. I like it.
And it ran really smooth.
Did it run smooth for you?
Almost as smooth as Frank's Red Hot.
Are you really?
Wing sauce, buffalo.
Segways. Are you kidding me?
Had some good segues to the outro this week. Also,
really
my
bad
Discord
segues.
called me out hard yesterday on the segues. They're like, hey, what's the deal with the self-aware segues? Did I miss something?
Have you been following Linus Tech Tips?
Shut up. Well, the thing is, I timestamp them, but I spell Segway like the thing that the owner of the company drove off a cliff and died doing. Did you know that?
Comment.
It's a ritual map for sacrificing chicken nuggies. Yeah! I'm getting them on me.
Too funny.
We're getting down.
Too funny. Hey, Matsy's in the chat. Hey, Matsy, how are you? Anyways, cool map. DJ's got poor segues, and that's the stories for maps.
right,
other
look.
than one other one. Clamston update. Cool.
Clams. You didn't do it on purpose that time. I could tell.
No,
You did it on accident.
I totally had to think about it. Hang on.
You suck.
Totally did it up. I mean, no, I didn't. Not at all.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Well, that's all right.
What are you
Said I
looking
got bad. You guys said I got bad segues. So I'm gonna read all my segues to the outro out whenever we're ending the show.
for? Oh boy, here we go. Hey, I tried, chat. I tried.
He didn't try very hard. Oh me. What's next? What are we doing next?
Did you want to talk about the Clamston update at all?
Yeah, man. He updated the heck out of this thing, didn't he?
He did.
There's a lot to it. What you need to know is you need a new game save,
Which kind of sucks. That
And-
hurts.
and the it's got a new fruit and linseed. Ayo. There's new weeds hanging out in the cow pasture. And what was one of the other? Oh yeah. Who links placeables with a chicken pen? I'm sorry. He's
Bizarre.
still the greatest mod creator of all time in Farming Simulator. I give him that title, even though he doesn't trust me with a single thing, and he gives everybody else early copies to things, except for me.
I really don't blame him in a way.
I don't either. I get it. What's it? What was going on? Wait, all of the gates that you open were in the same file as the chicken pen.
Kind of strange.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, a little bit weird. I agree.
But it was his first map, and he fixed it in the second update. So
Whatever. It's a great map. I do enjoy that map for as much as I don't play European maps that often. As far as European maps, I would play that one more. It's a fantastic map though, for sure. That and Old Stream Farm are my faves for UK maps for sure. They're great. I'm glad I got an update. If you're playing on that one, make sure you guys go update, start a new game save though. That's all,
Yep.
which kind of sucks.
Yep. I got to create a new DjGoHam version.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Reaper, the PDA reminds me of yeah, a little bit. Actually, you're not wrong. That's not wrong. So he was talking about that other the European rally map that we looked at.
The European rally map. You mean the logging map?
The logging map. I call it the rally map in my head. As far as maps, that's pretty much it for maps. We talked about the ones we noticed at least.
A lot.
In the mod hub. Been looking at the testing version for Nitro Dad's new map. That's coming out soon. I don't have any new screenies. Nitro, I don't know if he's in the map. He's probably working on it right now, to be perfectly honest. He is right in the final moments of it. All I can tell you right now is it looks fantastic. It's going to be a fun map. You guys are going to like it for PC, unfortunately, still, but is what it is.
Yeah. You can find some screenshots and the PDA over on his Facebook page.
There you go. And my weekend update videos. It's in there too.
Right. Or, This Week in Farm Sim.
No, don't listen to that one. That one's horrible. That's the worst.
Or, daily
worst
farming simulator videos here on the channel.
Worst show on YouTube. I don't know if it's much worse than watching DJ swig hot sauce, though. I'm really starting to debate that now.
Here, we'll put that back in everybody's head just to make sure they don't forget.
Cannot believe you're swigging hot sauce out of a bottle.
Yeah, and if you think I'm not, it's going down.
I just can't believe you're doing this.
Which is good.
DB Modding's 6030 series came out this week.
Oh yeah, it came out today.
Nice looking tractor. I haven't had a chance to test it yet. Looks good though. Just today.
Customization's on fire. I think it's like 20 slots or something.
I do respect that. I do like to customize stuff. Lots of wheel customizations. I want more two-wheel drive tractors. I want some older two-wheel drive tractors. And where's my New Holland two-wheel drive T6? Why do we not have that yet? Nothing? Bueller?
Well,
He's got nothing. Slugis Modding's the John Deere 7000 and the 250 sprayer. You got the planter and the sprayer. Both were, I don't know, they're getting good reviews, like 4.9, only have 26 reviews so far.
they're making fun mods that people like. They're older John Deere stuff, so it's more classic styled. It's definitely that like Brazilian modder style to it.
Yeah, especially the sprayer.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't think
cool.
I've ever seen this sprayer anywhere else before.
Except in Farm Sim 19.
Was this in 19?
From Slush's Money.
Was this on the Mod Hub in 19 or was it just PC?
No,
I don't remember
Mod
this
Hub.
mod at all.
It ran under the radar.
I don't even remember this thing at all.
9 meters, 10 miles an hour. It's not bad.
Huh. I missed this one.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. That's cool. Anyways, the Slugish Modding does great stuff. So all the props to him and putting those out. What else do we have? Oh,
Sid Modding's been busy this week too.
we'll get to him in a sec for sure. We do have, I think Glenn's in the house here, right? Yeah.
The house that has made all houses unlivable. The house that has set the bar for Farming Simulator 22. The house.
I want a two-story next, though, Glenn. I want a two-story.
Ooh, or give it a basement. We could use it on that logging map, and then we could use
I
a
don't know.
PDA of the logging map on the floor. Oh, it'd be perfect. Little fire in the middle.
My problem with basements in farm sim houses is that you have to remember to terraform the ground first. Otherwise,
Put it in there. If it goes underwater, that's your fault. We're sacrificing
God.
40 subscribers.
all I could think of is the lone oak house. Because every time you put that down, you don't dig it out. It's like a big green patch in the middle of your house.
Yeah, or if the remember when it was made placeable, and people would put it on their maps, and they go down like, "Oh, why is there water in my basement?" Because the water plane on your map is a little bit low.
Anyways, man, you got your sleep trigger. You can change your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's a front door. There's a back door. Both
change
great
the colors
doors.
of the exterior.
There's paintings that he painted.
Above the painted. Is that what it was? Okay, I didn't even notice those.
And then there's a can that it sprays gasoline scented OK spray or something. in the bathroom. He has a picture of it. I think a screenshot.
Oh,
There it
it's
is.
right there. Yeah. The bug spray.
Yep. And it goes up and it just kind of does like this and sits back down.
Too funny. It's good. It's classic. I love it. I wish the ceiling fan worked.
I had to message him while I was doing his while I was doing the video on this, because he had messaged me earlier in the day and he was kind of giving me like a heads up on like, hey, here's this, here's what the house has, here's what you need to show it off. He even sent it over to me, which was super cool. I did not get it downloaded at time. It was on the Mod Hub by the time. But Glenn, you got another download, so there you go. But it was funny because I had misread what he said. He said there's 2 Easter eggs. One is the spray can, and the other one is the second bathroom. And I looked forever for a second bathroom, and there was one door in the bathroom or the bedroom on the left. I was like, I can't get in here. Like, I can't open this. He's like, no, the second bedroom. It's an Easter egg. Oh. The video would have come out 10 minutes earlier if I would have read what he sent me instead of reading what I wanted to read.
That sounds like you.
Anyway, thanks, Glenn. You're the man.
Yeah, no, he's been, I love the fact. So, like, we had him on the Farm Sim show here, like a year ago?
Yeah.
And he was still doing PC only mods at that point in time. And now it's awesome to see how he's transitioned over to Mod Hub mods and getting all this stuff in the Mod Hub. It's so cool to see.
Yeah. And it matches perfectly with the shed that he released last month.
It does. It does. And then, you can change your colors, all that fun stuff.
Hey, Clutch, do I have to keep eating this? I'm kind of full and I got a headache.
Well, I'm sure the fact you've been swigging hot sauce does not help with the headache at all.
Here's the thing. I've probably eaten less hot sauce per wing. Sorry, Nuggy. I eat boneless wings. These look like boneless wings to me. Than most people would have eating them. If you eating, with the little cup of stuff and you're like, you want as much on it. This is a compression on it, right? I hope so. The thing, but like, but when you're like, less,
there's a
much
lot
less.
of excuses coming right now.
Nope, can't say that out loud.
A lot of excuses coming out of you right now. Just saying. Huh.
Can you hear that?
I mean, I have to admit, the disappointment is real that you didn't get all the nuggy sauces. I had plans. I mean, I sat.
It was 8 of them.
I toiled over what sauces to get you for a very long time. Those actually cost me like $45 Canadian, by the way. What? It hurt a little bit.
I mean, it's not that much money, but
yeah, no, it was the Canadian. I think it was like $25-$30 American for those. It was ridiculous. I was like, it cost me almost $35 Canadian. There's a $7 tip on there as well.
Yeah, if you don't put a tip, those drivers won't bring you your food. It's a real thing. And it's always don't tip drivers because you want them to bring you your food. Tip drivers because they're bringing you your food, you lazy person.
Plum, you guys definitely paid for those. You guys were trying to get me to eat nuggies last night. We already had the nuggies like earlier this week. That's been a thing lately in my stream. It's like midnight and chat decides they're like, hey, Clutch, you know what? I think it's time for K-Bot to eat some nuggies. And midnight, I have to order skip the dishes to drop off nuggies in the middle of my stream. I changed it. I turned the table a little bit and I had chat do it for you instead. So unfortunately,
it's awful. Oh man, it's so just bad. The worst.
Yeah. Anyways, unfortunately, you didn't get the sauce. And like I said, I did toil and decide of the 8 sauces. I was like, oh man, which ones would he like the best? And that's the part where I get to show my little bit of a side of things that I would like, and you didn't get any of it. Unfortunately, I feel bad.
I consider us pretty good friends, and you know me pretty well. So you'd be like, you know what, DJ would love these sauces. These sauces are gonna kill it in his mouth.
They're going to be killing it in his mouth is really what I thought.
It's the words to use.
That the whole time. There was no ghost pepper sauce. There was there were some Cajun ones though that didn't the disappointment is real, chat. I really had higher expectations of, you know what?
But
that was my first time ever ordering Chick-fil-A, and it wasn't even for me.
you know, I've never had Chick-fil-A delivered here, so that's cool. And for anybody watching at home, yes, it is really freaking creepy when other people order food for you that you don't know how they got your address.
Yeah.
Sassy. I still think it was her. She said it wasn't, and you said it wasn't. She's the only person I told, unless it was 4B, but he's not smart enough to write it down. Love you, man, but
wasn't.
He doesn't know.
Anyways,
Yeah. How?
Not saying.
Who did you pay?
I know things. I've got my ways. I'm wily.
I'm disappointed in
or some might call me.
I'm disappointed in the people in my inner circle.
I'm kind of one of those people in your inner circle, so kind of weird.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, there's a different flavor at the bottom.
What else do we got? Roadrunner this week came out this week as well. How do you feel with the Roadrunner? You might remember this truck.
I saw the Nicolas Cage movie.
Roadrunner was moving right along. Roadrunner came out, bunch of options on it. You guys might remember this from Farm Sim 19, but out for Farm Sim 22. You know what?
Yeah.
This picture here, all I can think of is Trucker Matsy using the not the snowplow, but the what is it? The machine
loading wagon, the composite machine or whatever it is.
What the heck is that mod called now?
Yeah, the one that throws this
everything.
Yeah, everything.
And just using this with a loading wagon and then just going to town, picking up all its straw with it instead of doing it the normal way. Nothing wrong with that, but this is Trucker Matsy right here. But usually it's a TLX. Matsy, I'm sure, will be using the Phoenix now as well, just because he can. Nothing wrong with that. It looks good though. It's not bad. It looks nice. And I think this will, I mean, it definitely gives a TLX a little bit of a run for its money. You know, it's nice enough. It's okay.
Don't you dare say that out loud around me.
You know what? It's not as customizable, so I'll give him that much.
Not as much different customizable. I will still hand. I mean, there's a lot to it, and the rear axle steer, you can turn around pretty easily. It's got 1,800 horsepower, but I will be honest,
doesn't feel like it.
Kind of drives the same when it has 400 as it has 1,900 or 18, whatever it is. So, yeah, it's powerful. This has got a lot of colors in there too.
There was a couple other mods that we needed to talk about before.
And it does have the brightest lights of any vehicle on ModHub.
Oh, really?
In 19 it did, and in 22 it does as well. They are.
Where is this? Oh, no, we'll talk about that in a second. Where is? I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. So it's something we can talk about. Maybe a mod that got pulled this week.
Oh yeah.
This might be I don't know. Is this the biggest mod of the week?
I feel like
the most popular.
I feel like it's Glenn's house, really.
I think it might be. Like this is a lot of console players are pretty excited about this, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's got the most, at least, votes.
What's the votes on the F100? We're at 424 votes already on this.
Yeah,
I mean, it's came out earlier in the week versus later.
Yeah, that's smoking mods that have been out for months.
I mean, it's an old Ford. Let's be honest. And
I did a first look preview video for it in January.
It's been a while. We've been waiting a while.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's cool. It's neat. You can put any kind of bed on the back that you want. They're not modular. You just choose the customization that you want. You've got different options for each one, which is nice. Depending on which version you use, you have different color options which appear. You've got one that holds animals. How cool is that? It even holds the horses, which is super cool. You could do an off-road version. You could do a drop version. You could open up the hood.
It's all up doors.
It's got underbody LED. It's got LED lights. That's kind of cool.
When this got sold, I was super worried. This was all of a sudden Giants saying, "We're like, you know what, Ford." It was a Ford thing. I thought that's what it was immediately when I heard about it. Immediately, I'm like,
which to be fair, it's a Ford F100 mod or model. So but we all know that.
But
Giants
look at the Roadrunner.
It's the Roadrunner from 19 base game.
And the Roadrunner is what exactly is the Roadrunner?
I don't know anything about trucks.
Oh, sorry, what's the Mustang? I was thinking Roadrunner.
Oh, the Roadrunner. Yeah, Mustang. Yeah.
Right?
And that's
Like,
Vector. That's Vector Man, who won the Alpine video contest. If you remember.
Exactly. So I'm just thinking the exact same thing. I was just when this got pulled, I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I thought for sure we were going to be seeing more stuff like that, and it was just like a actual copyright thing for Ford or anyways. That's all I was thinking in my head. I'm like, always a little bit concerned that stuff's going to happen, but no, it wasn't. It was somebody being a jerk. So moving along, we had one other one. Where is the? Oh, there it is. I know what we're talking about. We do need to talk about this, don't we? If I could find it, can Clutch find what we're looking for?
What are we looking for?
The 1120.
Reaper. Oh, what's the best way to put this and make it not sound? I'm not trying to make fun of it, but it's like a you know how mall cops are considered rent-a-cops?
Yep.
Well, this is like kind of the rent-a-cop version of a Big Bud.
A Big Bud, yeah, not even a Steiger. You're right. Well, it could be an old Steiger, I guess. It is. You're right.
But it's cool, and I like it. It was released for 19 as well.
And I didn't even know this was 19. I should have looked at it today. I'm like, hey, we haven't talked about this before. You're like, yeah, it was a 19. But I mean, look at the tire configurations you get with it. You got tracks, you got duals, you got singles, you got what are the little itty bitties?
Mm-hmm. The transport wheels. Well, the great thing is they're all customizable. The only thing I don't really like too much are the tracks. I wish I could change the tracks a different color, but that's the only thing I don't like about them.
Yeah, because the tracks are always a body color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, that's my only gripe. That is it.
So whatever. It's a lizard, so it's a fictitious brand again. You're not getting authenticity out of this, but it's still pretty fun. Everything works the way it's supposed to, and you get a bunch of different options on it. So if you want to make things a little bit different, you can.
Yep. 3-point on the back. Got some extra weight on there. Big wheels. It's cool.
As far as there was a couple PC only mods this week, which actually, you know what? We didn't talk about one thing here, which is not PC only. I totally forgot about this.
Mr. Sid?
I forgot about this. I totally forgot about this. Do you like to mow? Do you like
bring it at me? You didn't do it the way I do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, man.
How would you do it?
Klutz, let me ask you a question.
Okay, I want to hear your question here. And
do you have a yard?
No, I don't.
All right, let's pretend you had a yard.
I'm not very good with the pretending. I'm.
All right,
we'll go ahead anyways.
All right, let me do it. Let me do it in terms you could understand. Let me just. Okay, Clutch. Okay.
Okay. DJ.
Let's say you're driving along the side of the road, as one does, from point A to point B. Maybe you got a point C. But we don't.
What if I just walk everywhere?
You might. Well, what if I told you you don't have to walk everywhere? What if I told you that everywhere you went, you could push things out of your way and mow grass at the same time? What would you say? That's a pretty good deal, right? That's a good deal, isn't it?
I'm impressed you went there with pushing things out of your way.
Yeah, well, it's first on the list, unfortunately. Well, you can now do that in Farm Sim as well. Because you're going to hit a lot of stuff. That header is pretty large. Show us a picture. See, that's how you do it.
I almost totally forgot about the 2280 came out this week, but DJ managed to give me a worst segue in Farm Sim history right there. Obviously, Sludges Modding put this out. This was back from 19 as well, updated for 19, and we finally got a self-propelled mower, hayer, haybine. I don't know what you want to call it. If it isn't really depending on
the header is detachable.
Yes,
so maybe we'll get some other attachments for it in the future.
I mean, yeah, you could have an actual mower attachment, I suppose, on this, couldn't you? I don't know what else you'd put on this. Maybe like a pickup head, something like that. I don't know. Did it have any other heads in 19?
No, I think I'm wishful thinking at this point.
Might be.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't
actually try to put. Has anyone? I mean, we could try to put a bigger header on, put a 45 footer on there and see what it happens.
Just change the attachment, attachment type and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Dab!
What's the? Oh, could we do another cotton harvest with one of these?
Oh no! And this is 2-wheel drive as well. You got the front wheels that steer, and the rear wheels are those wheels that are like, hang on, I'm coming. Oh, okay, we're going this way. All right.
It's the only I this one there was. I know that sometimes these get a little squirrely when you're trying to spin them around, right? Like you can do some pretty good donuts in these things. Anyways, I like this mod. I love like Haybind style mods. We don't have enough of these, and in base game, like we had nothing. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a popular mod for sure for you guys. I will be using this one for sure. I know Polycount I think is working on one as well still, aren't they?
Yep. The W260, I think they're also doing a W200, which is a McDon version.
Yes.
Or no, 170. Sorry, 170.
The only other one I think we have right now, there's a New Holland out that's kind of lower res that's out already.
That one's that's come out for the past few games in a row, I think.
Yeah, I think it's like from Farm Sim, might even be 15 to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Still cool, anyways, it still works fine. I still use it because it still works, and yeah, it's a thing. Where was the other? Where are you? Where are you?
Sid Modding?
I wasn't gonna. Do you want to talk Sid Modding? Sure.
Well, I mean, people. He's no. But I got a script here that I could read off of real quick.
Which mod was it?
A few of them.
How long ago? Right. I don't have the dates on this on his.
Yesterday. All right. So the twin screw XBR2 combine harvester.
That's it was PC only. That's why I didn't get to that. That's right.
So it released yesterday, but it released only on PC. Clutch is gonna bring up pretty pictures of it right now. Nice.
It was PC only.
Yep. You want to know why? I know why. I can tell you exactly why.
Fair away.
All right. Beep, 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 beep. Nope. So
sorry, stop. We're gonna pot time out. When you make your gun noises when you were a kid, what noise did you make, DJ?
I wasn't allowed to make gun noises when I was a kid because we didn't have guns in the house.
Yeah, but you still get to. Did you not get to play like air guns or finger guns?
I had to buy my own.
Yeah, but did you not make noises?
I don't remember. I did mostly Star Wars stuff when I was when I was a kid. It was more like meow meow.
Okay, so what was the gun noise you just made again? Okay, that's what
I think that was it. That's kind of my go-to right there. Anyway, let's pretend none of that happened. And it's a refresh. So this came out at Farming Simulator 19 for all platforms. Now, it did fail because it was the the birotor is what it was called, the birotor. It was a real thing that was made in 1994, and it's got 2 rotors in it, if I remember correctly, which helps separate the grain from the crop and everything, and it's supposed to be more efficient, and there's only, 2 belts, 3 belts on the entire machine, not many moving parts. It was supposed to be ahead of its time, and unfortunately it was way ahead of its time, and we haven't seen it come back maybe in another 100 years. Anyway, so he released that. Giants didn't take it because it was bi-rotor. I think it released only on PC then as well, if I remember right. I did a first look video on it then too.
Yep.
Anyway, so we changed it to twin screw. That worked. So it came out on 19 for then. Well, we just did the same thing here. We didn't even think about twin screw being a fictional brand, right? Or a fictional name for it.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore it can't happen. Because fictional brands, fictional names can't be a thing. Well, fictional brands can't. Fictional names can. So I guess this was considered the brand. The XBR2 was considered the model. So they couldn't make it. So it's going to say Lizard right on the side. But he's fixing it right now. He said it's a quick fix. I think he's going to leave it up for PC as well. So
I would have, whatever. It's so funny, some of the stuff. It makes me laugh. Some of the hoops some of these guys have to jump through to get it on console. It does make me laugh a little bit. But anyways, whatever. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit different once it comes out. Not out for PC or for console yet. Comes out hopefully. What's the wait day time right now? Like a week?
17 days.
Oof. Ouch.
To go through the first time around.
Well, hopefully soon. Speaking of other mods, we're kind of waiting on that were for PC only originally. Maybe if I can find it, can I find it? I had it linked to my.
While you're doing that, also his Where's it at? Where's that? Come on, Sid. Show me where I wrote you in my script. The STS combines are getting close. They did fail the first time, but he's fixing them, and they'll be back with Giant soon. And the big turtle tanks for the 90-20 and 90-30 series, he's also having to take away big turtle off of those and make those lizard as well. But he said it's not a huge deal.
Fair enough. The only other one that was similar to that, the twin screw or the bi-rotor, is that what it was called before? Anyways, coolant bins, mother bins, chaser bins. These were fun in 22 or in 19 for PC. I love these. And now they're actually in the mod hub for PC right now, at least. And they're going to be getting a rename, right?
Yeah, lizard.
Just lizard mother bins.
So
now,
he's
these are a bit different than the ones we had for PC before, because we actually had mother bins like the.
Go click on the modder name. I got something for you because you don't watch my videos.
No.
Well, I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you something. Look, go down.
There you go.
You see something.
That's the ones I'm talking about.
Boom, baby.
They just match now. There you go. Chaser bins with your mother bins. And I love that.
With your lizard bins. La la la.
There you go. So these ones here are going to have matching chaser bins. Good to go.
Cool beans.
Cool. I'm excited. Love those. They're great. What else you got, DJ? Anything else you want to talk about?
There's pulp in the bottom. That's what that is.
You got like a little extra flavor. I know DJ Moose is in chat, and he really, really wants to talk about easy dev controls.
Hey, it's happening. F11, baby. Smash that like button.
I really want to see this happen. I really hope it gets passed like quickly.
I mean, we got power tools, but Weasel modding hasn't updated us since I think December.
They're not
January.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
So I want to be able to press both of my thumbstick buttons down on my Xbox controller while I'm playing on PC and open up easy dev controls. That's what I want.
I want easy dev so bad. Is there any chance that there's no chance with console will ever get easy dev? Is there?
Because it's developer commands of developer controls.
Yeah.
And it makes them easy. They exist already. We could do everything that it does already. You just got to like hit the tilde key twice and then type in like GS and a capital something. If you screw up,
I have tried to figure out what some of them are for, like trying to figure out, like number one of the ones for me at least is like field states, like being able to plant any field I want with whatever crop and put it in whatever state I want it to be in.
Yep.
I don't know how to do that with the tilde key at all.
I don't either. That was kind of my thing. Makes it super easy to do testing.
Yeah, so I tried figuring that out for a little while and I gave up because I'm like, I don't know which one does. I just keep on breaking things and game crashes because it's like, yeah, you're not supposed to do this. Whatever you're doing right now, we don't like it.
So what do? We back out, start a new game save on the same map, and find out what the new map states or the new field states are. Yeah. Like, oh, this one's sunflowers that are grown. Perfect. That's what I needed this whole time.
So hopefully that's. I really want this. I'm hoping this week we see it. Fingers crossed. As far as stuff outside the mod hub, I was actually talking about this last night, and this morning I noticed a Mac Pinnacle beta was released over on the mod network for those who saw this before. So someone's done this as an update. So I'm not sure if it's Nasty Mods. It's through Expendables modding, but 5.9 did his Mac Pinnacle back in 19, I believe. And someone's done an update for it. I don't know if it's 5.9. I'm not sure who's done the update on this one off the top of my head. If it's Nasty Mods, I'm not sure who it is. Yeah, anyway, it was on the mod network this morning.
5.9's been pretty quiet, and that's not his new one either.
No, that's what I'm saying. So yeah. I was hoping to see that he'd be back at it because he's done some pretty cool trucks in the past. I think he's put some stuff on mod hub as well, didn't he?
5.9?
Yeah.
Yeah, in 19 he did, but he hadn't done anything in 22. He announced that he was back one time, and then he's been quiet
about a year and a half. So
yeah, he's been quiet.
I'm hoping this truck has been released at least. It's a beta, so take for what it's worth. But anyways, I thought that was nice that it's got released. Hoping 5.9 comes back. If 5.9 ever watches any of these videos, dude, come back, man.
I know he was having some family stuff, so he's putting the right things first.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. I get it.
Yeah, he got a little girl that needs their daddy.
There you go. And the other one for those that want something a little bit crazy, if you guys want to change your water planes, there's a new mod on mod hub for that, or mod network, I should say, for that as well. And you can get a massive water plane out there. So 20 by 20 kilometers square. If you really want to change your water everywhere just for funsies and flood your map, hey, you can do that with a mod now.
Can't wait to see those roleplay videos.
Yep. You might know somebody that might do some of that stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's in my intro in one of my, 19. DJ, are you going to make me a new intro? I think you should make me a new intro. No?
Why don't you just use the same audio, but like put it over me farming?
Do you farm?
Yeah, I mean,
okay, right. No, you got roleplay or not roleplay. You got let's play stuff going on again. I guess.
I was about to say easy.
I can't even do shots anymore because you're actually putting out let's play stuff now.
Well, I mean, I haven't in a while. I did do an 11 hour and 19-minute video on Sunday that
as good as my live stream from yesterday, which ended up being 11 hours. But hey, who's counting?
I was about to say, isn't it still going, or did you end it right before we came in here?
We ended it. Well, to be honest, anybody, it's still in here. Were you guys watching the replay from yesterday's live stream that jumped in? I'd be curious to see. Because you should have been redirected and brought right in here. I don't know if anyone was, but I'd be curious to know if you guys were.
Yeah.
Anyways.
DK Farms, sounds like you're using Steam F12 doing screenshots. You just got to turn that off. That's it. And it'll work fine. But yeah. Something gameplay. Yeah. No, I mean, I play the game. Have fun. Look at me. I'm fine.
I mean, how many nuggies did you eat?
Look, I haven't been full since I haven't been full since Monday. I've been on a very strict, I need to like chill it out diet.
And Christopher.
I mean, I did pretty good.
There was 30 in there to begin with?
There were 30. There's
good.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that counts. 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it was like 15.5.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Like halfway through.
Yeah, the thing was, I had lunch before you sent them.
You sound like a bit of a quitter right now. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I sound like a bit of a, I want to finish the show here and not upstairs going, hey. I'm doing my best. I'm like, what was it? Tuesday, I had a can of fruit and like, that was it.
You're a can of fruit.
Yeah, shut up. And then Wednesday, I had another can of fruit, and I had Zaxby's that day. It was pretty good. I went to the movies. on Wednesday, and then yesterday I had 2 hot dogs and a can of fruit.
No comment.
That's vegetables too. Yeah.
We have going on this weekend. I think we're gonna see if we can do a stream. I don't know if it'll be tonight. I might have to watch a hockey game. I may have to make fun of Matsy at some point. He's making fun of me for my Flames losing last night. It was a bad penalty call. Matsy. But we may stream tonight if it depends on if the Man Cub wants to watch hockey. We'll probably watch it. And if he's just going to take it's the last regular season game in the NHL tonight, and then we're on to playoffs. So I might watch that, and then we'll stream on Saturday if that happens.
Yeah. I also got the NFL draft on tonight. It's 7 in about 2.5 hours.
Right, so you're not doing any streams tonight. That is what you're saying. You've never done. What are you gonna do? But we should. I keep on getting harassed about this. We're supposed to be doing a live stream together at some point.
We are. Look, it's either I do daily videos for news and mods, and let's plays, which I can only get on the weekend, and Farm Sim Show, and First Looks. What else do I do?
I don't know. Do you know what you do anymore? Plum.
Basically everything except for live streams. Or do you want mods and news and live streams? Plum, get out of here. So I'm really, and I have another YouTube channel that I'm releasing daily videos on.
Oh, so your other YouTube channel is more important than us. I see how it is.
No, it's like I can only do so much, and I kind of want some free time, some free time. I love you. God.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna go through some of the super chats here. We had Michigan. What would Michigan saying? Who the heck would sponsor this clown show? Fair enough.
That's fair
enough. Adam sent us a super sticker as well. Cheers, Adam. Let's scroll through these quick. Did I miss any more down here that were on the way?
There were a couple.
Did I miss any more? Oh, wait, Rabbit Rob was in the chat. We did see him. We are a cheap Blues Brothers knockoff.
I mean, that cheap Blues Brothers, that's a compliment, really.
Yeah, I think so. Larry, still, we can get you to finish off the hot sauce bottle. You still need, did you finish off the hot sauce bottle?
Larry, you'll have to donate another $20 on the next stream, man. I can't do it. Love you, Larry.
Reaper's been in here throwing some donos down.
What
Cheers,
I need?
Reaper. Appreciate you, buddy. David, what's going on, man? Having trouble moving forward with the F11. Installed. You know what's going on there?
Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, no, but yeah. They said that there were some issues that they're resolving.
Okay. I never had a problem when I installed that one.
Yeah. I mean, the preview version was fine, so I don't know. But they've acknowledged a few things.
Do you want to say Reaper's quote again?
Ugh, fine. Bestie. He's got like this megalo voice. Hang on, is this good proximity? Hang on, let me turn it up so I can actually hear it. There we go. Oh, you let me sound like this live in front of people? Yeah.
All the time. All the time.
Best DjGoHam new mods quote so far for the year. Lick it, discharge. Nope, not saying that again. I can't do his voice. So good.
You could say that one.
Got it. Can you hear that?
No. Can't
really?
No.
I've been spamming toothpaste tractor.
Can't hear a thing.
Well, even
Chat,
if
are you
you're
doing toothpaste tractor, I can't hear it.
I'm not doing it right now. Hang on, routing. Oh,
haven't heard a single thing. There we go. Now heard it that time. Reaper on these bonus you put in. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate you. There's too many toothpaste tractors happening now.
There are not.
And Reaper
I'm
again.
Trying to keep up.
The big truck playing wheels on the Harley Davidson. There you go. Do we miss any Plum? We got Plum, DJ being a quitter, and then of course Newell comes in with $1.60. Newell, come on.
Facts. Hey, William!
For Clutchy struggle streams. You know what? We made some changes. We did a members stream on Thursday. No, Wednesday. We did a members stream on Wednesday where we were editing all sorts of stuff, and everything was looking great. And then yesterday we streamed and everything was broken. It worked. You know what? To be fair, things started working again once we reset some stuff, and it did work out. But there was some struggling happening. So join me for a struggle stream whenever you guys are wanting. You can make fun of me. It's all good.
William, you're the man.
Happy to have you there for the struggle stream. I don't think anyone else is streaming after this. Virtual Farmer things over on Twitch right now.
Yep, David's going to stream in an hour and a half.
So that's a thing.
All right.
That's all I got for you guys.
Perfect. I got a list. Let's do this. All right. So first, I saw the Nicolas Cage movie. Oh yes, I did. I saw a early afternoon matinee of this epic thriller at 1:30 in the afternoon. And I was the only person in the movie theater. Like
you were by yourself, literally.
I was alone in the movie theater. There wasn't even a guy.
Chick-fil-A nuggies just all over your chest, just sitting back there covered in food.
I had Milk Duds and a very, very large Diet Coke. And I was kind of sitting back. The chairs didn't really do what I like at the IMAX theater. But don't worry, because this morning tickets for Jurassic World Dominion went on sale, and I got tickets. We are not doing the show on Friday, June 10th, so you can just make plans. I'm going to be watching Jurassic Park Dominion in IMAX in a laying down position with a nice beverage in my hand with probably 1,000 people around me doing the same thing. This IMAX theater, if you sit in certain rows, you press the button, and it lays all the way down, and then you can prop your head up a little bit.
Why certain rows?
I don't know, but I know which one does it, and I get that seat every time. Smack dab right in the middle.
You get full service inside? Will servers come by and drop babies off?
No, it's not that bougie. It'll be
there's some bougie ones we got here in the city that do that.
Maybe when we get about 1 million subscribers, but not quite there yet.
I love a number of chips. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about something that I'm feeling very, very personal about. Very, what's the not emotionally damaged, but you said my Segways suck, and my Segways are good.
Chat,
and I write them.
You go full on this. Our DjGoHam Segway is good.
And I write them down. Well, Wednesday, evidently, I didn't write it down. But look, all right, these are pretty good. Here's Mondays, okay? Here's the very end. Talked about Nitrodad. I said these are working to provide, Nitrodad is working to provide top quality products for PC players to enjoy. Currently, there's no release window, but there's 2 windows in the room that I record Farm Sim News in. So, fun fact there. Is that a Self-propelled Segway? The outro, it felt like it. And that was it. There's a window here, and there's a window right there.
Oh boy.
That was my Self-propelled Segway. All right, the next day, Tuesday. This was also about Nitrodad. He said he's back at it to bring the pigs back to the surface as we speak, and we will bring you more information as we get it. Keep in mind, this map is for PC only. Unlike the self-aware segues to the outro, it's for all platforms. But let's be honest, this outro would fail testing every time. Marcel would not allow it. Oh well, self-aware segue still in testing. That was good. That's a good self-aware segue to the outro right there.
Self-aware segue. Self-aware.
Right. I got
Definitely self-aware segue.
It knows about itself, so it has to be aware that it knows about itself, and you can't do all of that without saying it. That's what makes it funny. Come on, get with it. What's the next one? Thursday, which was a pretty boring day overall. Something. I'm not sure if this will attach or just grab on with no context, but the concept is something I could definitely get in. You know what? No, the context with no context. You know what? I'm gonna do it again, but without context, and we're all gonna giggle at me. I'm not sure if this will attach or just grab on, but the concept is something I could definitely get into.
Did you actually did you write that in the script?
Yeah, this is just the last sentence in the topic. And then it says, and I can get into the self-aware segues to the outro. Sometimes I even, oh God, it was this one. Sometimes I even wake up in the middle of the night and yell, self-aware segue! Pretty sure that's something else going on, but in this specific case, it works. I think I need help. And then I wrote out, ha, ha, ha. These are gold. I need to make a book.
No, you do. I think we've heard enough. We don't need any more.
We got one more.
Oh boy.
The last one was great.
You don't have, these I don't know if these are as bad as or equal to K-Bot's jokes. This is like very similar in lines.
Right. All right, here's the last one. This one today. The fine detail that makes his creation stand out from the rest, and I can't wait to see what he does with the new map. And I bet you couldn't wait to see what I did with the self-aware segue to the outro. Or did you even notice that I spell self-aware segue differently? Well, by differently, I mean wrong, technically, in this context. It's funny. So whatever. Shout out to Discord for calling me out yesterday for it. You guys suck. Ha ha.
Well, fair enough, man. Congratulations on your self-aware segues. I mean, you found something. His girlfriend is still in testing.
Nate, she failed testing like 2 years ago, and I think it's pretty clear that nothing's happened since. Bye, man.
You can love the nuggies. Fair enough there.
Ugh.
He looks down at them. I saw the look. The amazing look down at the nuggies.
I did look down at the nuggies.
It was a little look like, oh yeah, I'm gonna love you. You're gonna be loving me later on. Oh, Brian, dude, every replay, Brian's throwing out the super stickers too in the replay and catches me off guard. Cheers to you, Brian. Appreciate you, buddy. I think that's gonna wrap us up, chat. Do we do an outro? Do we need an outro video?
I feel like there's something else I wanted to say.
There's always something else that you wanted to say.
Oh, go subscribe to DjGoHam Game Room.
Oh boy.
I drive cars.
Let him drive cars. I mean, we've seen him drive. Do you have a toothpaste car in that?
No.
Huh, you should probably get one of those.
Oh no.
It looks
Anyway,
sad.
I got a new wheel today, K-Bid, so I'm gonna hook up the wheel and the little shifty thingy, and we'll have the one for the Xbox and one for the PC. and the PlayStation, whatever, and I'll have the shifty thingy. I think I mentioned that already. That's pretty cool. And then I have like pedals and stuff that you like do that with, kind of like a piano, but not really. And then it goes. And today's video came out the exact same time as the show because I didn't think ahead. Go subscribe.
Speaking of thinking ahead, see you folks. Have a great night. We'll maybe see you tonight. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later on. Bye, guys. Brutal.
Banana.
Brutal.
I'm sorry, were you talking again?
Oh, baby.
Why do you make us listen to you all the time? It's literally the worst thing ever. People care. People care. I mean, not about you. See, this is, it's like a lost in translation thing, because you don't know what it's like for people to care. You like DjGoHam. It's pretty cool. You sing a song? You sound like, oh man, you're ridiculous. Are you singing a song right now? Have you not heard my songs? I know. No. I don't sing all the songs. Oh, let's sing the song of today's sponsor, Frank's Red Hot Mixer. It's not a song. I think they're gonna take their money back if you're gonna sing like that. Okay, let me do it again. I'll do it backwards. Wings, Red Hot Frankie's. No. All right, look. We're gonna do this. Sing it some more. Let me hear you sing it. Frank's I can't believe people watch this show. I think I need to go throw up. I'm really sick.